Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's life hack. And this week, in honor of it being Organic September, and traditionally the month of new starts. I don't know why, but September for me has always felt like the new beginning, and I guess that was back to being a child and going back to school and having a new year. And I know a lot of people that see September as ending of the summer, starting of something new. So I wanted to talk about a topic that seems to be on everybody's lips this month around food and diet and nutrition. And personally, I have been eating organic for many, many years now. I truly believe the nutritional content of the food is completely different, and I truly do notice when I eat non-organic foods, like when I'm on the road or I have no choice, actually the difference that makes to my energy and to my overall sense of well-being. And so for me, this hack isn't just about eating organic. This hack is about listening to our bodies and actually listening to our minds and our emotions. So one of the things that I've been much more mindful of is the interconnected nature of the ecosystem of my body, and actually how when I eat certain foods or don't eat certain foods or drinks, how the clarity of my mind is affected, how my emotional state is more able to deal with the ups and downs of life, how it affects my hormones and what goes on there, and of course my sleep. So it's like this interconnected ecosystem, that our body is this incredible resilient system, and yet we also do need to listen to that system and help it. So two of the other things that I've been doing this year, three in fact, I've been cutting out gluten. I've been going gluten-free, even though I am not gluten sensitive or celiac in any way. I notice that whenever I eat gluten, I become a lot more puffy and I can't think clearly. I get really tired. It's almost instantaneous actually now. So if I eat gluten bread, for instance, with my soup at lunch, by 3 o'clock I want to go sleep. And I really feel bloated. So, it's paying attention to all of these things. I've also gone dairy free largely this year, bar things like ghee and butter, which for me actually are very healthy. I notice my digestion slows to a halt when I eat dairy, and my skin starts to break out, interestingly. So everyone is different in these patterns, and I think the more mindful we become of what we consume and how it affects us, not just our physicality but also our thinking and our feeling, the more we can start to make different choices and make a new fresh start. And the final piece in this that I wish to talk about, which I know a lot of people have been experimenting with this year, it's all very well to say that, but to actually get back to a clean slate, so that we can start to notice these signs and triggers in our body. The thing I found invaluable this year is intermittent fasting. And so going for a minimum of 16 hours at a stretch without any food bar water, pure herbal teas or black coffees. And the reason I do that, A, it gives my digestion a rest and it allows me to clear through whatever I've eaten in the previous period. But B, when I then do choose to eat something to break my fast, which is the traditional meaning of breakfast, no matter what day that time of the day that is, I have a clean slate with which to notice, and I can really feel the effects of the food or the liquids that I'm consuming and actually be able to track them. And I don't do things like a food diary. I know many people do, and that's really useful. All I do is I become more mindful. And so if I was to offer you an ultimate life hack around diet and nutrition, it's about mindful eating, actually, and there's lots and lots of good resources and books out there, some of which I'll share in the link section to this. But the more mindful, aware that we become of this incredible ecosystem that is our body, and the more we can take these moments every single day to choose practices, foods, drinks, exercises that actually bring life and vitality into us, the more healthy we become. And never has there been a more important time for this on the planet, as we all know, in terms of what we've been experiencing this year with COVID and various kinds of immunity disorders that we're now facing. So whether that's organic food, whether that's introducing gut health into your diet, whether that's starting to fast, or whether it's trying a different form of exercise that just simply gets you out more in nature, start something new this September. Start to understand the organic system that is your body, mind, and emotions, and find a new way that works for you so that you become more healthy and resilient as a being. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope that's prompted you to remember some things that you probably already knew, and maybe inspire you to start something different. So enjoy and have fun in the experimentation.